Hi folks, I'm Brian and I hope you're feeling creative. As you can see, I'm all rugged up today because it is in fact winter here in Melbourne, Australia. Today's episode actually represents 1 year of my YouTube channel, so I'm celebrating that today. And I have to say that my journey with Band in a Box has been really amazing for me. And here today we're going to talk more about AI. So it feels a little bit like AI is leapfrogged over all of my efforts in Band in a Box in some ways, but I'm going to tell you ways that knowing your Band in a Box and using Band in a Box can really help you with your AI experience. Love AI or hate it, it is an unstoppable force. My advice is to get ahead of the curve and learn how to use it. Okay, look, I'm not trying to be a rock star. I'm not promoting myself as a performer. I am a lifelong songwriter and I am trying to catalogue my material so that it has some sort of longevity and a place where it can be accessed online. All right, so that being said, between the aeroplanes and the birds outside, let's go ahead and play an example of one of my songs that I've recorded myself, and then we'll play a little bit of the AI version that I generated recently. So this is a song called One Love, Many Names. I'll skip through a couple of sections of it, then I'll do the same with the AI generation. Okay, here we go. I'll press play. Bit.
On color, on culture, on dreams, one love by many names. I wonder what could happen in just one city, one village, one town if people stood. Please don't break down.
That was back in the day when I had really old equipment, just an 8-track reel-to-reel machine, in fact. So here we go with the AI version of it, generated just a couple of days ago, using the first track as a reference. Already you can hear that it's very smooth and clean.
I wonder what could happen if the world believed for a day in one love, many roads, all creed, all color, all culture, all dreams, one love by many names. I wonder what could happen in just one city, one village, one town if people stood. Please don't break down.
All right, so you can tell from the AI version there that it did keep a lot of the elements of the original song. It changed from guitar to piano, but the melody remained pretty much rock solid. And it used elements of my original track, such as a little bit of the flute. And I have to say, listening to the whole track, it's chalk and cheese. My version, I thought it was the best thing I'd recorded for a long time at the time. And then listening to the AI version, it's quite amazing. All right, let's have a listen to another track. Have a look at this one just really quickly, and then I'm going to show you the very easy process it was to do this. So here's a song that I wrote. It's just me and the acoustic guitar here.
Some of these mornings feel so gray, some of them just plain blue. Only time you ain't
I'll forward it on.
road to mercy,
Forward it on a bit.
the
Here we go.
longest mile. It ain't nowhere to fall if not for the love of my baby. I'd be climbing these walls.
Now, have a listen
I
here.
stumble and I fall. I carry that cross.
All right, beautiful melody and modulations. Let's go to the AI version now. And I asked it to do a soulful version. And I certainly got a soulful version.
Some of these mornings feel so great. Some of them just plain blue. The only time you ain't carrying that cross is when that cross is carrying you. I carry that cross along that stony road to mercy, the longest mile. It ain't nowhere to fall if not for the love of my baby. I'll be climbing these walls.
Okay.
I stumble and I fall. I carry that cross.
All right, so let's have a look at how this is done. So here we are in Suno, and you'll notice here, add audio. So we'll click on audio, add audio, and upload. And I'm going to choose this song, Water Under the Bridge. Let's go ahead and upload that. This is a song that I recorded using Band in a Box quite a while ago. Now, I must say to my Band in a Box user community here, that when you use a Band in a Box production in Suno, it really does make a big difference. With the Band in a Box, you've got a full production there for it to reference, so that's a really good thing. So let's go ahead and save that. And I'm going to highlight here cover audio in any style. All right, as we can see, it has successfully uploaded my song. Let's continue on. I'll give you a little bit of a listen to the original version of this song. It goes like this. Forward.
Looking back at the years gone by through the rain, see the only hope for the future is change.
That being said, let's have a look at what our settings are. It's got the lyrics have been automatically transposed here, or what's the word? Anyway, they've been automatically uploaded, and often don't trust what the lyrics say, because you need to go through them all and make sure they are correct, because AI often gets that wrong. Just as a quick look over that, looked okay to me. I'm going to put this as a contemporary country rock ballad. Yeah. Okay, I like to keep the descriptions pretty simple, really. I don't want to go into long blurbs about it. Here I always have the weirdness. That's the unexpected and expected results. Weirdness down to 0, style influence up to 100, and this bottom here part here, which I don't know what it really is, but it starts with loose, moderate, or strong. I go with strong. I think it's something to do with sticking closely to the original arrangement. Let's go ahead and click the remix button, and let's see what happens. over here. So it generates 2 versions of the song, and it usually only takes 30 seconds or so. Here we go. So let's have a bit of a listen to AI's interpretation of my song.
Looking back at the years gone by through the rain.
Okay, a couple of little issues there going on.
See, the only hope for the future is change.
Okay, so as you see, it generates 2 at a time, and often what I'll do is click the remix button while I'm listening to these. It'll throw 2 more up there. Sometimes I'll go through 20 or 30 different versions of the song until I find one that really sits well with me as the songwriter, the creator of the original piece, and I'll go, yep, that represents my song well, and Bob's your uncle. So let's just, oh yeah, that sounds good.
Looking back at the years gone by through the rain. See, the only hope for the future is change.
Let's have a listen to the next one.
Looking back at the years gone by through the rain.
Yeah, okay, so as you can tell, it does take a number of generations until you stumble on something you like, and you may want to tweak your description here a little bit to say a few things you might want to add or change some of the instruments. You can influence the AI that way. You can also, where it says chorus here, you can change around verses, choruses and bridges, guitar solos, move them to different various locations, and the AI will usually do pretty well. So once I'm happy with the song, I can then go ahead and download it. Let's just get rid of that there. Let's say I was going to download this version here. 3 dots at the end of my latest creation, and although you can't see it because it's behind me, you scroll down here, it gives you the option to download either a WAV or an MP3. I suggest downloading the WAV because you can always convert it down to MP3, no problem. Future Brian here in the edit. I need to mention this to you as well, because you might generate your song and then wish to put your own vocals over it. That's very possible. So we go to these 3 dots here, and we can get the stems. You can also edit the song to a degree as well. So I'm not going to bother getting the stems at the moment. Every time you generate a song, by the way, it costs you a certain amount of credits. Every time you get the stems, it costs you credits. Every time you make an edit to the song, it costs credits. So that can add up a little bit, but actually it's pretty cheap. For 2,500 credits, it costs $16 US. So that's not too bad. And with that 2,500 credits, you can generate so many songs. It's amazing. So it's good value, in fact, I would have to say. So with that being said, back to the video. Okay, I hope that's been really helpful to you and shown you how simple the process is for you to generate your songs in AI. Okay, let's talk briefly about the legalities of using AI. Now, if I had generated these lyrics and the music and the melody in Suno, I have no rights over that music because I put no actual intellectual property into it. The fact that I have written the lyrics, I've provided the reference track which shows the structure and the melody, and that the AI then uses these elements to create the versions of the song. That's still all of my intellectual property that it is using, and I own the full rights to anything that I produce here from that original material, as stated in the Suno terms and conditions. So if you are putting your own music in here, don't be afraid, because in actual fact your intellectual copyright is protected in Suno, and any output that is made directly from your intellectual property is yours to own also. So don't let that fear get the better of you. And look, jump on to Suno and have a play with it yourself. I think you'll be quite amazed at what you can achieve. Thanks for listening, and bye for now.